Hey guys, what's up? It's Sticks, and I'm doing another reaction video today. And I got this idea because my last video was actually a reaction video to the Ghost Recon Wildlands not new announcement, like special operation. And they had a Rainbow Six themed, like Rainbow Six Siege themed, like mission, special mission, kind of like the Splinter Cell one, but different. So I played through it, and at the end, it's not really a spoiler to the mission, but it's kind of like a joke that they made. And the ghost made a joke about an operation called Patriots, which is it was a joke, and then like Caviera, who was like the main person, and it was like I wouldn't even tell you about it with like a knife to my throat. It was supposed to be a joke because the game that we were supposed to get instead of Rainbow Six Siege was a game called Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Patriots, which I have the trailer for right now, and it got a lot of backlash for a couple reasons. I'll talk about them when we go through the trailer. I was actually excited for this game. I thought that it was really cool. The trailer was really interesting, especially for, hang on, what year was this? 2011. Especially for 2011, this game looked really cool. Um, but so we're gonna watch the trailer together. I'll probably stop at some points in the trailer just to talk um, over it and like give you my ideas or whatever. But here we go. When I saw this, like the weird like turn on TV, look at your iPad type thing, it kind of reminded me of Heavy Rain. I thought that that was really cool. Even though this is, not gameplay footage, if it was like kind of like interactive like cutscenes, it would have been cool.
Was released yesterday by a group identifying themselves as the True Patriots.
Okay.
The video
Another thing, and this is kind of the main reason that this game got backlash, was because the main antagonist of this game was going to be this group that they're talking about on a TV called the True Patriots, and so it's kind of like a terrorist group or something, except it's not like it's like the terrorist group is like U.S. citizens or something that like don't like fuck with the government or whatever. So they were kind of like terrorists, except they weren't from another country. They were from the U.S.
Hold that thought.
So this is also kind of a weird trailer for a Rainbow Six game because this isn't like a.
Cindy! Get away from her!
Damn.
On the floor.
I haven't seen this trailer since 2011.
Rise and shine. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, the trailer didn't really help anything.
Very nice place you've got here. You really did cash in on everyone else getting foreclosed, didn't you?
Yeah, so like
Today you're gonna make...
just stuff with happening in the government and everything, it made that these like U.S. citizens turn on the government, become like terrorists or whatever. The True Patriots, as they call themselves. And so this trailer didn't really help because I don't remember what happened. I assume that you get killed because these aren't the... Actually, I do know what happens, but like to have like the baby crying and like your wife getting fucking beat and shit, it was really weird, especially for 2011. So
We'll do exactly what we say, or we will field dress her like a deer.
like what?
Your kid, too.
Like what?
You're coming with us.
That's...
No matter what happens, you get yourself to Times Square.
Also, the baby noise is fucking like it's really bad. They like Googled fucking like baby crying and like took like a sound bite.
Traffic's backed up on the bridge. We're not gonna make it in time.
Stick to the play.
Ooh, who's that voice
This
actor?
operation tuned like a Swiss watch. Listen, you hold this down until Times
Look at those
Square, or your
tattoos.
family gets a one-way ticket to the hereafter.
We're taking fire!
This is also... It's obviously fucked up, but like the idea of like you having to hold the button like with like obviously this was on PlayStation, so like R2 when they get my controller. So like even in the cutscene, like you having to hold the button, I thought that was pretty cool. It was just like it was new for 2011 because like what other games were in 2011? Like they weren't doing it like this. So I thought it was kind of like, I mean even in 2010 because it said it was a year ago. Jeez.
Get clear of the van!
it just,
get yourself to Times Square.
it's really cool.
The bomb is armed!
But like you have to do everything while holding the button, and if you let go, you like lose. I thought it was cool. It was different, so.
The man is on fire! Take cover!
And then, so we don't really know who this guy is. He's just kind of like a plot point, I guess. And then it transitions to the ghosts, which is these guys.
On Echo team. Looks like we got a suicide bomber. Scanner's picking up a lost C4. We got at least 200 civilians in the kill radius. Do not shoot. Got a dead man switch. Guys rigged to blow. Looks like he's a civilian. A proxy bomb. Bomb squad is on the way. ETA is 7 minutes. More hostiles coming out of the cars. Echo, provide cover fire from your position. Roger that. Glass in the target. Left lane. Running past blue pickup. Done.
And so you're killing, these are U.S. citizens. So like people didn't really like that at the time.
Right lane.
Like, why are you killing your own people? I guess it was like a really weird thing.
True Patriots were contained, but the proxy bomber's on the move. Echo, proceed to street level and intercept the bomber.
At the time, this looked really cool. Right now, it looks like shit. Repelling.
Take him out.
Engaging.
Obviously, this is an actual gameplay footage, but
We'll take right lane.
God, it looks really bad. Thinking of it now,
Anyone have eyes on the bomb?
peeking up.
NYPD is firing on the bomber. If they kill him, everybody on this bridge is gonna be below sky high.
This is one of the this is one of the things that like made me remember this trailer, is because so these guys, the NYPD, just see the bomber and they're like, all right, we're just gonna kill him. He has a dead man switch, which means if he dies and he lets go and he explodes. So the ghosts realize that, NYPD doesn't. So the ghosts need to like not neutralize. But you'll see what I mean, because like the game could have easily, it would have been fucked up, but could have easily just had like the ghost kill NYPD, which would have been bad. But like
Ordering friendly
it, like if you
fire.
see
No
this,
time to radio now. Take the shot. Shoot your wound.
yeah, they say shoot to wound, and it gives you spots on the body that you have to shoot that would obviously, like, you know, like shoot him in the leg or something. And he does it, and then they go down, but they're not dead. So I thought that was like, it was just attention to detail that I thought was really good. But this was weird though, because I feel like it should have either stayed in third person or stayed in first person, because it tried to do both and it wouldn't work. Like cover in third, and like what it wanted to do, like it should have just either stayed first person or third person, and not tried to switch between them. Rainbow Six Vegas did this. Also, hang on, you'll see this. He shuts the door. If you guys remember the Division like trailer, where it was like all the people like working together and like obviously scripted, but like in that video, the guy closes the door and people freaked out about it, and so I was like, they did that in 2011. Why is everyone freaking out? But
Take down those hostiles.
giving commands to your
Rally in
team.
my position.
But it's just weird, like, he shuts the door again, by the way.
Don't move. We're here to help them. No, they're gonna kill me. It's gonna be all right. Squad is 3 minutes out. But they told me I have to get to Times Square. Listen. They've got my wife. They've got my kids. Secure. Just hang tight till the bomb squad arrives.
This is another thing that's fucked up.
Remote detonator. This is bad. There's more than 100 people still in the kill radius.
We're out of time. I'm sorry.
Over here now.
And they fucking just, they're like, yeah, later, bro. That was another thing that was fucked up. So it was just kind of like, it was supposed to be like a moral type thing, game, about like questioning like what you had to do to like save people or whatever. I don't know, I thought it was weird. I thought it was cool, just the concept of it. I can see why people weren't really into it and why they ended up scrapping it. I do think that Siege is a better game. And I'm glad that Siege is only first person. It doesn't shift to third for any reason, because that gets really clunky. I know Rainbow Six Vegas does that, but they do it really well. So I called them ghosts throughout the whole thing. I'm sorry, they're not ghosts. They're Rainbow Six. But the thing is, like, I love Rainbow Six games. I don't like Siege. I like Siege, but like if I want a competitive shooter, I want CS. And if I want Rainbow Six, I want like Rainbow Six Vegas and stuff like that, not like Siege. Siege is a great game, don't get me wrong, they did really well. It's just like it doesn't feel like a Rainbow Six game anymore. It feels like a competitive like Counter-Strike type game. Obviously it's different because like there's like barricading and like special operators and stuff. I'm not saying it's like a clone or anything. It's its own game and it's a really good game. It's just like it's not Rainbow Six for me. Like when the game got first announced, like obviously at the time the graphics were pretty good. Watching it back now, they're fucking awful. But you know, it's whatever. Yeah, that's about it for this video. Trailer was interesting to say the least. Let me know what you guys think. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.